You know, the bully, I've always, and I found it throughout my life, a bully is the weakest person.
Hey, if you liked my videos when Biden was president because I criticized the US government's abuse of authority, but you don't like my videos now Trump is president because I criticized the US government's abuse of authority, I'd just like to point out to you that I'm not the one that changed there, am I? I'm anti-authoritarian, which means most of my criticism is going to be directed at the people who are actually in power. Now, if you think any person in power should be above criticism, that tells me that you were never against authoritarianism. You just only like it when the authoritarian uses rhetoric that makes you feel good about yourself. You like it when the authoritarian propaganda matches your value system. In fact, if hearing criticism of any given politician makes you instinctively defend them and attack whoever you view as their opposition, but the Democrats are blah, 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 blah. You are compromised, right? You're an agent of the Matrix. You have been rhetorically hypnotized to instinctively protect the power structure when it comes under scrutiny. If you liked my videos during the Biden administration because I talked about giant corporate interests corrupting the system and turning capitalism into socialism for the wealthy, but now the literal poster child for socialism for the wealthy, the recipient of tens of billions of dollars of artificially bloated government contracts, direct subsidies, arguably hundreds of billions of dollars if we're also including bureaucratic loopholes and tax breaks targeted specifically at the wealthiest of the wealthiest people, which we should be including, by the way. If you now support giving this guy seemingly unbridled authority over the entire US bureaucratic system, which includes, by the way, all of the bureaus that exist specifically to try and keep people like him in check, I'd just like to point out to you that I'm not the one that changed there. Am I? Now, I'm not saying there isn't waste and corruption in the bureaucratic system. There's waste and corruption wherever there's a lot of money. But there's a reason why he's only finding the waste and the corruption that's going towards social spending and is completely ignoring the waste that is flowing into the private sector, because that is flowing into his own pocket right now, right? Ongoing. This is like making Benjamin Netanyahu Secretary of Defense. This is like hiring Jeffrey Epstein to babysit your children. This is nuts.